The world today is overwhelmed with distractions, constant noise, and an ever-growing list of tasks. And yet, one thing seems to plague us all: laziness. It's the silent killer of dreams, the thief of time, and the obstacle that prevents us from reaching our true potential. But here's the thing. What if I told you that laziness isn't what you think it is? What if there was a powerful ancient secret that could destroy it forever? This secret has been passed down through generations, hidden in plain sight. It's not about forcing yourself to work harder or piling more tasks onto your plate. It's about unlocking a mental state so profound, so simple, that it changes your relationship with work, focus, and life itself. The teachings of Zen have long held this key to productivity and peace. These ancient practices weren't just about meditation or calmness. They were about mastering the mind, staying focused, and creating a life of clarity and intention. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. A Zen secret that will not only help you fight laziness, but completely eradicate it from your life. Imagine being free from procrastination, feeling motivated without forcing it, and accomplishing more by simply focusing on what's in front of you. This isn't just wishful thinking. This is the power of Zen, a practice that's been used for centuries to help people live with discipline, focus, and purpose. So if you're ready to experience a life-changing shift, to step away from the endless cycle of laziness and into a life of productivity, clarity, and purpose, then stay with me. By the end of this video, you will have the tools you need to transform your life. Laziness is often seen as a weakness, something to be ashamed of, but in reality, it's merely a sign that something deeper is at play. When we feel lazy, it's not that we are inherently bad or lacking in willpower. It's simply that we are disconnected from the present moment. Laziness thrives in distraction and overwhelm, when the mind is scattered, unable to focus on what's in front of us. The Zen tradition teaches us that laziness is not an enemy to be fought against, but rather a symptom of a restless mind. When we understand this, we can stop viewing laziness as a problem to overcome and begin seeing it as a message, a signal that we need to reclaim our focus and mental clarity. Zen doesn't aim to banish laziness through force. It transforms it by bringing us back to the here and now. In Zen, the secret lies in cultivating a state of calm awareness, where every moment becomes an opportunity to fully engage with life. When we are fully present, there is no room for laziness to take hold. The mind becomes clear, and the will becomes strong. Every task, no matter how mundane, becomes a meditation, an expression of our focus and presence. So the first step in overcoming laziness is not to force action, but to calm the mind and bring yourself back to the present moment. In this space, laziness fades away naturally, replaced by a sense of clarity and purpose. At the heart of Zen philosophy is one simple, yet profoundly transformative idea: focus on the present. Too often, we find ourselves living in the past or worrying about the future, which pulls us away from the task at hand. In these moments, laziness has room to flourish. But Zen offers us a way out of this cycle, a way to reclaim the now. The Zen master doesn't think about tomorrow or the mistakes of yesterday. He is deeply immersed in the task before him, whether it's sweeping the floor, sitting in meditation, or preparing tea. Every action is done with complete attention, as if it is the only thing that matters in that moment. This is the secret to Zen's power, the ability to transform the mundane into something sacred by focusing on it fully. When you bring your attention to the present, laziness begins to dissolve. There's no room for procrastination because you are so focused on the moment that every action feels important, every task worth completing. In Zen, it's not about achieving more. It's about giving your best to the task that is right in front of you. The Zen approach doesn't demand endless productivity, but it does require complete presence. The moment you choose to engage with what's in front of you, laziness loses its hold. The task becomes easier, and the energy flows naturally. One of Zen's most profound teachings is its emphasis on simplicity. In a world that constantly demands more work, more distractions, more of everything, Zen calls us to remove the excess and focus on what truly matters. Laziness often arises from overwhelm, from the feeling that there is too much to do and no way to get it all done. Zen solves this by helping us simplify. When we reduce the clutter, both in our minds and in our environments, we make room for clarity. The Zen master understands that by focusing on one thing at a time, by doing one task with full attention, everything becomes easier. The mind is not cluttered with the next task, the next worry, or the next distraction. It is entirely immersed in the now. Simplicity in Zen is not just about doing less, it's about doing what matters with total focus. Whether it's eating a meal, practicing a craft, or even resting, the Zen way teaches us to strip away distractions and focus our energy where it counts. This simplicity frees us from the weight of laziness because the task at hand becomes our entire world. By embracing simplicity, we eliminate the mental clutter that feeds laziness. We focus on what we can control, and by doing so, we take back our power. Laziness has no place in simplicity. It is the absence of distractions and the presence of clarity. Now that we've explored the power of Zen, let's look at how you can start applying this wisdom in your own life. The good news is that Zen is not a distant ideal reserved only for monks or sages. It's a practice that anyone can begin right now. And it starts with small, deliberate steps. First, focus on the task at hand. Whatever you are doing, give it your full attention. If you're washing dishes, wash dishes. If you're working on a project, work on the project. Remove distractions. Be present in each moment and do it fully. When you do this, you'll find that laziness has no place in your life. Next, simplify your life. Look for ways to declutter your environment and your mind. You don't need more things or more tasks. You need focus. Clear your space, clear your mind, and focus only on what is truly important. By removing distractions, you make space for clarity and action. Finally, practice mindfulness. Whether through meditation, breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to your thoughts, the goal is to become more aware of how your mind works. The more you practice mindfulness, the easier it becomes to recognize when you're slipping into distraction or laziness and bring yourself back to focus. Zen isn't a one-time fix. It's a lifelong practice. But with each day you commit to the simple way of living, you will find yourself overcoming laziness, embracing productivity, and living with greater clarity and purpose. Zen is not merely a tool for overcoming laziness. It is a gateway to transforming your entire life. When you embrace the Zen way, you are not just eliminating procrastination. You are stepping into a new realm of focus, discipline, and inner peace. Zen teaches us that the true battle isn't against laziness itself, but against the distractions and mental clutter that prevent us from being fully present in our lives. This transformation happens gradually, almost imperceptibly, as you begin to practice mindfulness and simplicity in your everyday tasks. Over time, you will notice that your mind becomes clearer, your actions become more deliberate, and your life becomes more purposeful. The chaos of modern life, the distractions that once led you to procrastinate, begin to fade away, leaving space for meaningful action. The power of Zen lies in its ability to make everything in your life more intentional. No longer will you waste time on tasks that don't serve you. No longer will laziness have control over your thoughts and actions. Zen teaches us that in every moment, there is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to act with clarity. As you continue practicing these principles, the change will be undeniable. What once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle, laziness, will no longer stand in your way. Instead, you'll find yourself embracing each moment with a sense of purpose, knowing that every action is an opportunity to be fully alive. As we come to the end of this journey, remember this: overcoming laziness is not about brute force or trying to push yourself harder every day. It is about shifting your mindset, focusing on the present, and embracing the simplicity that Zen teaches us. The secret is not in fighting against laziness, but in learning to be fully engaged in every task you do, no matter how small. Zen shows us that when we simplify our approach to life, when we clear the distractions and allow our mind to fully focus on what's in front of us, laziness simply doesn't have room to thrive. By practicing presence, you are choosing discipline and clarity over chaos and distraction. The more you embrace these teachings, the easier it becomes to act with purpose and determination. This is not a one-time fix. It is a lifelong commitment to living with intention and mindfulness. It may take time, but with each step you take, you will find yourself becoming more focused, more disciplined, and more in control of your own actions. Laziness will no longer have a hold on you because you will have replaced it with a powerful force, your own presence. I encourage you to take what you've learned today and start applying it immediately. Begin with small tasks, your morning routine, your work, or even simple daily chores. Take a moment to breathe, center yourself, and immerse fully in the task at hand. Watch as laziness slips away, replaced by the clarity and satisfaction that come from true focus. If this video has resonated with you and you feel ready to start living with purpose, I ask you to do something today. Share in the comments below. What is the one task or area of your life where you feel laziness is holding you back? And how do you plan to apply the Zen principles to overcome it? Your comments will not only help you solidify your commitment, but will also inspire others who are on the same journey. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom that will help you live a life free from distractions and full of purpose. Your path to a more focused, productive, and peaceful life starts now. Take the first step and let's walk this path together.